No.
One of my points of emphasis in the offseason was man coverage, and I don't know if y'all know Tanner McAllister is really good at man coverage. So I figured if I steal his jersey, maybe I could channel some of his energy moving forward. So.
So were y'all both wearing number 2 today then, or did you?
Nah, I just stole it. I don't know what he was running around out there with today, but it wasn't this bad boy.
How's he feel about that?
Doesn't matter to me. No, man, I appreciate him letting me borrow it. Feel a lot better in it. Feel slimmer. Feel lighter. Feel good.
Do the coaches know about that, or do you just show up and they're number 2 and they have to figure that out?
I plead the fifth.
Okay.
Do you felt like you played man coverage better with it on? How's its success rate?
Man, I feel great. I think in combination with the jersey, just working on it in the off season, and we got so many good receivers on our offensive side of the ball that we go against every day, just playing man in practice. I feel like it's paid dividends. So.
What have you thought about those younger receivers? Obviously, they're getting thrown into the spotlight now. What have you thought about those guys?
I think they cold. Jay Bray's a dog. Bryson's a dog. Some of the guys that maybe y'all haven't seen yet are dogs. I got nothing bad to say about them. They was working us through fall camp, so I'm glad that people are getting to see it now.
How do you feel the guys next to you performed in the first half Saturday when Trey was at the sideline?
You talking about JT?
Yeah.
Y'all seen this play?
Yeah.
My boy for real, ain't it? No, I think he played. I think JT played well. I think as a defense we played well. Down the stretch, gave up more yards than we would have liked to, but in all, it came together in the end, and we were able to come together as a defense and play well as a total. So.
You and JT came in together. What is it like to see him get these chances?
Yeah, I feel like a proud father. That's my dog. That's my roommate. So.
Okay.
When we came in, you could just see how talented he was. He's big, he can run, he's got great ball skills. So it was just a matter of time for him to be able to actually show it. And then, he started the Texas Bowl, and he had a great first half. And then since he's been playing more, he's just shown what he can do. And then I think Saturday was just a combination of all of that. Finally makes that breakthrough play. And I guess it's not a breakthrough play. Last year he had them damn touchdowns. So, but yeah, Saturday he got to actually show that he's a great safety, and hopefully moving forward, even though Trey's back, he still rotates in, and we can show all the talent that we do got in the back end. So. How
disappointed were you when the penalty erased that play?
See, 2 ruined this play. No, obviously disappointed because it would have been a huge just momentum shift. The crowd was going nuts. So, and obviously for him, you want him to be able to have that great play. It's still a great play, but it getting caught back. I mean, it sucks for him, but we were able to come back, and I don't remember what we did on that drive, but I don't think it was no touchdown. So.
I guess it's a good problem to have, but having a guy like Jason that doesn't get in a whole lot, but could probably start at a good portion of schools across the country. Talk about the depth.
Yeah, definitely. He's a starter if he goes to 90% of the schools in the country. I've said for a while that we've got a great back end, and we deep in the back end, and although maybe y'all hadn't seen it, we see it every day. So I know Spence feels it every day. So, yeah, it's just great to see those guys actually stepping in and being able to make plays and show what they could do. Thomas Harper does the same thing. Last year at TCU, he steps in, gets a pick. We got so much depth in that back end that's finally able to show off their skills. So.
Jarek, he's another guy who's coming with you. He's in year 2 now, playing corner. How do you think he's transitioned over that role?
He looks great at corner. I thought he was a good safety, but he definitely, and just talking to him, I think he's definitely more comfortable at corner. He's long, he can run with receivers, so and he keeps making plays. He keeps getting PBUs and shit. So, I probably shouldn't curse, but yeah, he's great corner. I feel great when I'm out there with him. He knows from being a safety, it's easy to communicate with him. So I love having him out there. It makes my job a lot easier.
The past 2 weeks, the defense has had to be out there a lot of the time during the game. How does that feel at the end of the game when you guys come up clutch and get a last stop?
Obviously, it feels great. We got a lot of confidence in what we can do as a defense. And Coach Knowles tells us every Saturday before the games, like, we can only control what we control. So it doesn't matter how many chances we got to go out there, how many times we got to defend. If we got to go out there, the goal is get a stop. So to be able to do that and help contribute to wins, it feels great.
Kolby, what does your defense do maybe differently than everyone across the country, or better than anyone across the country that makes it so successful?
We cold. No, I think we're pretty disciplined, and I think we got a lot of just talent. So when you combine talented players with people that are willing to buy into the system, Coach Knowles got here with my class was his first year, so we've got now 3 years and some change under our belt under the same system. So now guys are starting to think less and play more, and then when you add that with the talent, I think guys are able to just fly around and play ball. It's getting fun.
Now that said, what makes you said it? What makes a defense cold? Like is that an actual attribute, or is that something you can see out there?
You got a lot of talented guys that have bought in. We got old heads on the outside. Sept is an old head. Jar's an old head. Whole back end is seniors. We got have y'all seen our front seven going nuts? We don't even play a front seven. We play a front six, but it's easy to play in the back end. We got a lot of dogs up front. We got young guys contributing now, like Colin Oliver. Y'all seen him? That boy is a dog. So just mingling guys that have been here and know the system and have talent with all this young talent that they brought in that's picking it up quickly. It makes it a lot of fun to go play, and it makes it to where we can make a lot of plays. So far so good. Hopefully we keep it rolling throughout the season.
Something kind of speaking to that. Malcolm's got 29 tackles in 2
I didn't
games.
mention Malcolm yet.
What's it like kind of seeing that's leading the FBS in tackles? What's it like kind of seeing him do all that this year?
And I play on the same side as him. He grabs everything. Selfishly, I want to make a couple more plays, but he just grabbing everybody. Everybody runs through gaps. He be hip tossing linemen. I don't know what makes Malcolm so great. It might just be intangible. He's smart. I know that's a big part of it. He's smart. He's a great tackler. He just makes my job so much easier. Like I said, I can't believe I didn't bring up Mount. Y'all see him every day, and he's been doing it for a while. He's tough as hell. So I really appreciate Mount, and he's a great player. I don't know why he's so great, but he is.
Going back to Colin Oliver, what stands out to you about him?
He kind of, he's just a freak. He runs well. For being as young as he is, he got great pass rush moves. It's tough to block him. He's obviously smart because he plays a position in our defense that's kind of has to move around a lot, and he has to know a lot of jobs, and he has to know a lot of the part of the defense. But yeah, he picked it up fast. I think he came in the winter, so he was able to pick it up, or he was able to have that time to learn the system ahead of time. And so far, I think he got 1.5 sacks or something like that. Or maybe if he didn't get a sack last game, he tracked down the quarterback and made a great play. So we all knew how great he was, but just in the little bit of time that he's already been here, he's already made splash plays. So Colin's he's gonna be nice for a long time.
Kolby, what's your thoughts on playing on a blue field? And did you ever grow up playing, NCAA football, checking them out or anything like that?
Yeah, I play a lot of NCAA. I'm really good at it, by the way. But yeah, obviously I've never played on a blue field. Don't know how much difference it makes. I'm glad that we're getting there a little early to be able to go see it. So, and it's also kind of like when you're a kid and you see that Boise has a blue field, it's like, what does it feel like to play on that? So it'll be a little different, but at the end of the day, we going there for we got a job to do. So hopefully it's not too much of a distraction. I don't think it will be, and we'll try to go in there and get the job done.
What things have stood out in preparing for them?
They got a lot of talent at their skills positions. We just started practice today, and we've just trying to work in our game plans, and we've only been really looking at it for a couple of days. But across the board, at receiver, really skilled. O-line does a great job of mixing run and pass looks. They're real disciplined, and they run a lot of things that are going to force you to be disciplined. A lot of motions, a lot of bunches, a lot of just things that you don't typically see. So we're going to have to be sound. We're going to have to do our jobs well, and hopefully if we do that, we play well.
How's the rap game going?
Amazing. I got it's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. At midnight, I got an album drop. So.
Is that the 6th, or have you had one since?
7, I think. I think that's 7. Summer tape, Kelso. Y'all want to listen to it, man? I appreciate it. It's going well, though. It's going great.
Good.